who are not presenting, may you mute yourself so
Hello?
that they will be older.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Guys, only the presenter is not supposed to mute himself. Go ahead with the presentation.
Oh, okay. So our MMM offline event was in Thailand. The speaker was supposed to be Ajiman Bachi, and then the leader is George Aponsa Jr. And moderator, you are the one. That's Gaza Nyari. Is that it?
Yes, go ahead.
Can I go ahead?
Hello.
Can I go? Yes, can I go ahead?
Yes, go ahead. We are listening.
Oh, okay. So as I said, that's for the introduction. That's for the introduction. And our event plan was the target country was Mauritania, and the budget was $33,000. And then okay, I think George.
Hello?
Presenter George.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, so you can take it from there.
Hello, everyone. Yeah.
You can take it from there. We are on the task one. You can start from task one.
Task one.
Yes, task one.
Okay. And
what
did you ask?
Slide 3. You can just present it. Just present it from there.
Slide 3.
Yes, slide 3. That's the task one. Where you have the group presenter, George, the group leader, and then the team.
Guys, I'm giving you 30 minutes, so let's utilize the time so that Psycho 2 can do their presentation.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, let me go ahead. George, let me go ahead.
Yeah.
So as I said, the target country was Mauritania, and then the budget given was $33,000. And then our target registration was 500 new participants. And we estimated that the target per day was supposed to be, and then target PH for the first lunch. That is, if everybody is supposed to pay $250, then we are supposed to be getting $125,000. So we went on to look at preparation, how we can prepare for the event. And with the preparation of the event, the first thing that we took into consideration was the accommodation for 10 people. That's for the team. And then the next item was the transportation of the 10 people. And to find a suitable hall for the event, since the number is too large, we are hosting about 500 people. We also considered the suitable hall for the event. And then the fourth public materials for distribution, like the handbills and the designer t-shirts and stuffs. The fifth item was the public awareness campaign that we also plan to embark, so that at least a large number of people will be aware of whatever that's supposed to happen. And then during the event, we expect that the speaker will welcome the participants or the members. And then the second one, to highlight the benefits of MMM and why they should participate. Item was
Where are you now? Where are you now? Let me continue from there.
Okay, that's 5. I'm at 5. Slide 5. The budget.
Slide 5. I forgot. Come again.
Just continue from slide 5.
Hello. She is not even online.
She's online.
She's online. She's online. Just go ahead.
Okay, so slide 5. Slides here, but what do we have there? Give it to me. Let me explain.
Yes, the budget for the offline event.
Hello. Yeah. So as my colleague was saying, our targeted was to go to Thailand. We find a target, then target was around 50,000 US dollars, and then our first target was our what does it called? Our accommodation, and then transportation for 10 people from Ghana here to Thailand. Our call, the cost of it, then participants will need to have
Hello? Guys, we are running out of time. We need
participant was, but yeah.
Okay.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
My network is not good, so you carry on.
Yeah, my network is not good, so you carry on from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello. We said that.
For our accommodation,
we are to
make $200.
The flight for the 10 people.
The flight for the 10 people. Also targeting.
And then the venue, and then the equipment.
That will be having.
That's 9,000.
That's $9,900.
That's for the advertisement. And then,
that will be used to target 500.
Power supply.
The electricity or whatever.
Make a provision of
9,000.
Feeding for
The 10 people. That 4,000.
And the seminar and the training
itself.
We have also estimated 3,000.
We have to spend
$3,000.
$3,000.
That's for the first.
That's hard.
And then for the second tax. We have also planned on
increasing
and the withdrawal period. We've said that for at the end of 30 days. We have planned of withdraw.
They should be able to withdraw the amounts that they have, so that
have space for others to also. And then the number of new registration
that we are working on.
We also said that about 400
new
the second tax. And the average page
per person
$300.
Was $300.
The next 3 weeks,
everybody
$300.
Then 400 members. Who is this? Somebody give me some feedback.
Yeah, hello. Hello. Hello.
Where the lady?
Madam left the page.
Say go do there go.
Caleb.
Yo.
Hello, Caleb.
Yo.
Yeah,
George.
Yeah, Charlie.
Where you got? Charlie, Ade.
Your machine.
You are
Quench your speaker. Foster.
Hello.
Yo, George.
Yes. Yeah, hello. Please cool down. Guys.
Please cool down.
So why they said cool down? You are with the chop. You back to like why you won't make ready for a motor? 3 minutes today.
Hello, Foster.
3 minutes saying.
Yes,
bro.
So now group one members,
second one, what are you doing?
About where the woman is?
But this is not second one.
This is second one.
Hello.
Madam is back.
It's not only second. She's back.
Quiet.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, madam.
We can hear you, madam.
Okay, guys. So that
Mute yourselves so that
Hello, madam.
go ahead with the presentation. Who is presenting for your cycle?
Which cycle?
Which cycle?
Cycle one.
Cycle one.
Cycle one.
Cycle one
present it, please.
members. Let one person present. Why
Do
are
we
you
have
doing
cycle
that?
2 members?
This one,
Do we have cycle 2 members?
yes, madam.
Do we have
Mama,
a presenter from cycle 2?
Cycle one, Caleb.
One, madam.
There is no one
Hello,
from
madam.
I was the one
cycle 2.
presenting it.
There is no one from cycle 1 who is presenting.
Cycle two, we are ready to present.
no. Cycle
All
two
right.
members, we are here.
Please, quiet.
Excuse me, guys. Let's give each other time so that if I'm the one talking or you are talking, we can give each other chance. So right now, since cycle 1 doesn't have is having network problem, cycle 2, may you start the presentation?
No, I don't think we have problem. Cycle 1, I don't think we have problem. Please. Cycle 2, relax.
Hello?
Cycle 2, relax. We don't have problem for cycle 1. Can you hear me, madam? I'm the one presenting.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Cycle 1, I'm giving you 30 minutes.
Can you
After
hear me?
30 minutes, cycle 2 will be doing their presentation. So 30 minutes.
Can you hear me, madam? Can you hear me, madam?
Yes.
Yes. I'm the one presenting, so quiet. One. If you can hear me, then I can go ahead.
Yes, I can.
Okay. So I said that for the offline event in Thailand, that's where the location that you gave us. The speaker was Boache Ajiman, and the leader George Amponsan Jr. And then participants, we have 5 others, and I'm part of the participants. The tax one, we said that the presenter George Amponsan, and then the participants will also join, all the members will also join. And then this is our planned budget. Our target country area is Mauritania with a budget of 33,000. And then the target registration for the new participants are 500. And then the estimated PH target per participant is $250. And we also said that for the first lunch, that is for $250 per head. That's according to the 500 people that we have targeted. It means we have to realize $125,000. That's for the new registration. And this is how we have made the preparation for the event. We are saying that the preparation of the event, the very first thing that we consider is accommodation for the 10 people that will the new place, that's the new country. And the second one is the transportation, that's conveying all the members from Ghana to Thailand. And then to find a suitable hall for the event, that's the most important thing. If you are to host, then the suitable event has to be considered. The next item is the materials or the souvenirs that we'll be using to advertise or entice people to have some feeling about the program. That's the t-shirts, handouts, and the other souvenirs that will entice them. To also do is the public awareness campaign. That's whether floats or whatever TV announcement, radio announcement, or whatever that we do to also make people know about the MMM. We also do that. And then during the events, we have also said that we highlighting the ideology of MMM, also benefits and the rules and regulations about it, and then everything that members or the new participants are supposed to know about MMM, we also highlight them out. One is a budget for the offline event, how we will spend the money. You have said that for the first thing that we will consider is 10 people. Since we are moving from here to the new place, we have also a better place for to go with that. And then we have said that for the 10 people, we are to spend 200 for them. And then the flight from Mauritania. And the equipment that we also be using, we have also estimated that 9,900. That's for projector, if possible, PA system and stuff. We have also estimated a publicity campaign. You have also estimated 6,900. The power supply, if with the power, we have also made an estimation that definitely we have to get a standby generators or support the program. So we have also brought the power supply of 9,000. The feeding, that's another most important thing that we also consider. If members are being fed well, they will also participate well with good money. So we also said that we spend about 4,000 out from that. And then the seminar itself and the training, we will also be spending about 3,000. Madam, are you there?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, good. Members,
go on.
Yeah, go on. We are listening, please. We don't have time.
Okay. So we also said that on the tax 2, this is what we have also planned doing. That's the very first thing that we need to do is to increase the participants. From the first day, we need to also top up. And we said that for the withdrawal, for the program to sustain or the system to sustain, the people have to withdraw after 30 days, or they need to withdraw the money that they PH. So that other people also get the chance of bringing in their money. And then the new registrants will be getting about 400 additional members. 400 additional members. And an average PH per person, we have also estimated about $300 will be made each person. So in all, we realize that for 300 by 400, tax 2 level, we'll be realizing about $120, which is good money. $120,000, which is enough money. And then we have also said that by 30% Marlboro will also be to their money. So they will be realizing an additional amount of money whenever they participate with the money that they have. And then we also highlight the objectives. So to show we show current members how to be more active in MMM. Encourage current active members to become those who are into it already. We also advise them to also promote themselves from just a mere participant to guiders. For we also propose every 2 weeks there will PH for the community to be sustained, and organize more offline mini events in nearby states or communities, so that at least per every day will be participants that we have. And the plan is to raise guidance that will help impact the rules and regulations in the community. And definitely, if our time is up, definitely we'll move from the Mauritania or whatever to our country. So we'll try as much as possible to increase the guidance that will be participating during that time, so that the guiders will also teach how to also participate or bring them on board. And then we also encourage our old ones to actively participate all the time, at least every day they can PH or add additional amounts. So those events are related, that's the related expenses that we will be having. Some big small offline events, that's for the 3 weeks, $1,500. And the resources for the guided school, that's for the guiders that will also be training to also participate, so that to broaden the scope of MMM in the Mauritania, about $600, and additional expenses of $400. You know, we have taken that for tax too. We spend $3,500, where the allocated budget was $17,000. So we'll be having $500 in our pocket. March. For the tax 3, 1K guided by increasing the number of when we read the tax. This is what we came out with, and the plan is to time period for 4 weeks. Membership will be about 100 managers. That's where we train other members to become guided and staffs. As 610 active members, target new registration of 420 new members that will be PH per member. That's if every member is to PH about $300. Then in all, for the 420 members, we are realizing $126,000, which is to even be able to sustain the system for some number of time. And how to achieve our goal? We have said that the offline event will be held so that it will. Is that the time is up?
No, go on.
No, go ahead.
The time is up. Okay. So we are saying that more.
Go on. Listening. We don't have.
So the first offline event that will be held, we say we bringing in some events at the previous centers, so that those who have forgotten about some items or things that they need to do can also be refreshed. And then more publicity materials will be created, and a media broadcast to at least twice a week prior to the event, so that it will also bring out more people. And a frequent communication between the active members. We also create more frequent communication to know how far they are going with it, and to share testimonial to other members via all the social medias, WhatsApp group, BlackBerry Messenger or whatever, any group that we also create. We also make sure that we link up all the time. For that plan, we're also targeting that for the events, the offline events, we have to spend $1,500 And then the media broadcast, which is very important, we are also to spend 1,200 because the media broadcast will target or reach out to a huge number of people per time. And then the online publicity, we have to also spend 1,000 for it. And then the extra expenses or any additional expenses that will be as miscellaneous, we have to try to about $250. So in all, we have to spend 3,950 for that. And the allocated budget for 13,500. So if you have to take out the 3,950, then we'll be having about 9,950 in our pockets for our next task. So for the task 4, we also came out that raising funds for the less privileged, because we should not only consider the participants only, but also rather consider the less privileged so that they can also with the community that they live in. First of all, you have all realized that this world is an unfair world, and then they also have to benefit from it. So we said the plan is to the time period of 30 days, MMM status from 1K, and then the people to benefit the orphanage homes and then the orphanage schools in Thailand or the area that we find ourselves. That's our target group. And our fundraising, the event, our target for the fundraising is supposed to be the 10,000 US dollars, and estimated attendance is 3,200 people. Event ticket fee, that's if everybody is supposed to pay 25, and then with the target group that we have, the 3,200, it means we are realizing about it's $80,000. So that's the amount that we'll be having for the orphanage home. And the target new registration for that period will also be realizing about 660 new participants. And then if everybody is supposed to participate with even $120, then means that for the 660 people that we have, we are realizing an amount of $200, which is a good amount of money, which can sustain the system. The next thing that we considered was the preparation for the event. So we said that we will rent an event center, that is the hall or whatever, that can contain the number of 4,000 people. It's programmed for the event. And the next thing is to invite stars to perform on the event so that it will create a side attraction. And event publicity, that's the t-shirts and stuffs will also be given out. Sales of tickets will also be made from additional funds for the orphanage home. The sixth thing is to invite public personnel for support in the fundraising. And before and during the event, we have said that things about MMM, icons and then labels of or branded MMM will be displayed out. The speaker will discuss the story of MMM and came into existence. We're also realizing some registrations. So members will also be there to register that number of people that we have estimated. And then testimonials will also be shown there, and text will also be displayed so that members will the progress of the system. The activities after the event, we have said the registration of new members will be a standby. Members will also create their own accounts, and then all necessary activities will also be done. We will help them do all those necessary activities. That's what I mean. So we also generate reports for events expenses. Also upload videos of events so that other members or other group members also know what is also happening. And then the event expenses, we have said that the center will be about 3,000. The sound equipment, that's PA system, you have to spend about 700. The local artists or the people that will be coming to perform will be paying about $4,000. And then the publicity of events, you have to also spend $, and then the extra cost that will be incurring about 300. So in all, we have to spend $9,000 for that particular event. And then our allocated budget was 9,950. Event, we realize that we have pocketed about 950, which will be enough for our next task. Which should be enough for our next task. And the next task was the fifth task, the situation analysis. In situation analysis, we said that the first thing, 20% reduction in contribution. Estimated participants 1,690 members. You have to say that everybody is participating with $100. That means that 20% reduction for all these people, we are realizing 900. In summary, of the average of $100 $100 contributed per new participant. The system will need 300. The system will need 399 participants. Someone is creating some feedback there.
Who is that?
Khalid, please continue. Why?
The plan to increase.
Excuse me, guys.
Please, may you mute yourself?
Someone is yourself.
So that we maintain
or
if you are not speaking,
your mic.
Okay, so we have said that we encourage every you are giving us a feedback. Just pick up your mic. Number is 11. If everybody is bringing about 30, we are realizing 390. New participant. If everybody is supposed to bring 300, we are realizing.
Hello?
Out of 5 members.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Okay, go ahead. There was the background.
Yeah, someone was, I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Please, should I omit myself from the call? Because it seems many people want to join, but they can't. It's full.
Yeah, it only accommodates 10 people.
Khalid.
You. Please, I want to omit myself so that
please
some of the friends can join.
Excuse me, may you give him time to do the presentation? I have another cycle. They are supposed to do their presentation soon after cycle 1.
Can I go ahead? plan to resolve that problem, we said that for
Yes.
tax, the problem for tax tax 6. We said that organizing seminars for the guidance to also bring out more people down. Next one is to then we also encourage ourselves with the system, but rather bring out more people to maintain the website doing time, sure that the
Hello?
Hello.
yeah, hello. Yes, I'm
Please,
listening.
yeah, listen.
So we will also make sure that we answer all members' query, even if it is negative, and then explain the current MMM situations well to them to be at peace. We also said that leaders and guiders also have to show that they were also affected by the other systems. If there's or whatever, we will have a good saying or better explanation to give all members. And then also make sure that leaders should contribute in the system. Come rain or come sunshine, we make sure that contributing to the system. So that is for the solution for the tax 6. And then finally, the last slice of our group is the members that we have. As I said earlier on, we have Georgia Ponsa, Boachi Ajimai, Caleb, myself, Amwa Theophilus, Amako Clement, Christine Michael Ponsa. So, madam, that's all for group 1.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. At least today you have shown me that you have done your task than yesterday. Yesterday, some of you were not even willing to do the business.
Yeah. We are having problem with our network.
Okay.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Seiko One.
Okay, so can we go?
Yes, I'm just I'm happy that you followed my instructions. So
Okay,
tomorrow, since we have done our discussion yesterday, tomorrow morning, may you submit your business games link for marking. Then you're supposed to record a feedback video. You explain everything you have learned from the
we have some
preparation day up to
the presentation.
your last day in business games.
You want us to send it again?
Pardon?
Presentation again.
Yes, you are supposed to submit the business games presentation on day 7. That's your last task. If you are not going to submit the business games task, then it means you are not going to be upgraded. It will mean that you didn't do the business games. I have to mark your feedback video and the business games link. So make sure you share with your colleagues in your cycle. Cycle 1, you are going to submit the same link, everyone in that cycle. Then you submit for marking. Then you record the feedback video. You submit for marking. If you have passed if you have passed, excuse me, let me, can you ask after?
Okay,
after you have submitted everything, and if you have passed all the tasks, do not forget to download your certificate, because if you're not going to download your certificate, then it means you didn't finish up everything from guided school. This will delay your upgrade. Your name will be submitted for upgrade after you have downloaded your certificate and you have passed everything.
Okay.
If you don't have any question.
No, we have questions.
I have a question to ask.
All right, one person at a time.
Okay, I'll start. So you want to say that we will present the work individually?
Everyone is supposed to submit his or her task on his own. You submit the same link. It's the same link that you.
Okay.
Because this one is a group work, so you just share everyone in your cycle the same link, then you submit.
Okay. My next question.
Mm-hmm.
You said we should attach a video.
Attach a video where?
I heard in your explanation, and I was confused.
I'm saying your tomorrow's task day 7. You are going to record a video, feedback video. That's your next task.
Okay.
Then the other task is a business games presentation link. This one is the one you're supposed to, as soon after the presentation, your next day, you're supposed to submit the feedback video. You're supposed to submit the feedback video and the business games presentation task.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Is now
any other question?
No.
Okay, if you don't have any other question, please may you give Seiko 2 time so that they'll be able to join. Good night, guys. Seiko 1, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Circle 1, please leave.
Do we have Seiko 2 members? Hello?
Yeah, one of the group 2, one of the Circle 2 member is here.
What about your presenter?
I am the presenter, madam. Hi.
All right. You can go ahead with the present, but I need Nana. Are you in Seiko 2?
Nana is in Circle 1.
Okay, Nana, please give Seiko 2 time so that they will be able to join the meeting since it only accommodates 10 people.
So I should make myself.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Circle 1 member will leave the group so that Circle 2 people can join.
Hello, you can go ahead with the presentation.
Okay, madam, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, Sena. In Circle 02, that is the MMM Ghana Guided School batch 2017-1207 Circle 02, mentored by Mentor Gaza Nyarai. The group members were trying to get in touch with all of them, but what we have here is Sena, the Cosmos, the Wulu, Oliver Kwame, and the Perfect, Alfred Anna, and then now. The tax 1 says that you have received all the information needed in order to become a manager or leader in MMM Global Community. Now you have an important task. Enter in a new country and develop MMM Global there. Country will be Thailand. As a starting resource, you have internet, a team, knowledge received in the school, $50,000, and then within an hour, you have to develop a plan of action for a week. Now, the preparation. Now, madam, this is the solution I'm going to give you. The preparation for the trip. Before we prepare for the trip, we will have to make a background of Thailand using the internet and other available resources. We also have to book a suitable staff hotel for lodging, and then we have to make our traveling arrangement, that is visa and then the air ticket. Also, we will have to gather information on leaders, social financial figures, and then other NGOs. we have an activity that we will be doing in week 1 for our tax. Now, the first week is we are going to arrive in Bangkok and we will check into the hotel. That is Riverside Bangkok Hotel. Then we will divide the tax among ourselves. Now we will create the website, that is thailandmmm.net. Then we will create a social media account, that is Facebook, YouTube, and then Twitter, and engage the professional bloggers for online promotion. We also use MMM branded t-shirt and place flyers and banners, other promotional materials at advantage places. Now we also promote MMM at the advantage place, like a tourist site or something like that. Then we also get a service of some people who be doing, because we are English people, we don't understand the language of the Thailand man. So we need some intermediary people who will be able to translate what we speak to the understanding of the people in Thailand. Now we have expenses for week 1. Week 1, the expense that we are going to make is we will make a traveling arrangement, which will be summing up to $30,000. We'll have hotel accommodation or food, which will be $700,000. Then we have to make a payment of 4 people who will be doing the translation for us, $50 for each person. And then we also have to pay for the service of experts, bloggers, and then online the promotion. That one will take also $75 per person, and there are 3 people. We also make donation to places that will cost us $1,000. We also print materials that is going to cost us $2,000, and the transport arrangement within Thailand, that is going to be $200. So in week 1, total cost of $5,600. Now, expected revenue in week 1, we expect a revenue. Now, what do we expect in week 1? Assuming every one of the 31 registered 10 persons, the expected new members 310. If each PH with average of $300, then the revenue for week 1 will be $90,000. Madam, do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes. So that is the expected revenue for week 1. Now, madam, let's go to tax 2. Now, the tax 2, what we were giving is that a week has passed. The average contribution of the participant to the structure is around $100. Under the regulations of MMM Global, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participants' payment, starting with the first contribution. Now, our task here is to calculate how many new members and contributions you have to ensure the next 3 weeks in order to be able to make the required payment to older participants. It is necessary to write down your plan of action for the next 3 weeks under the above conditions. Find out what resources you need and how you are going to use them. Of new participants and money raised during this period, what extra cost you will have and how to attract them. Now, this is the activities for week 4, tax 2. Now, first of all, we'll be doing online activity. We shall continue to promote MMM online using social media like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and etc. Carry out a program where we talk to people about MMM in Bangkok and then other. We also arrange a technical support for new members on how to work on MMM. We shall also create an MMM Thailand YouTube channel to upload ideology videos, testimonial videos, workshop, and then presentation videos, and also working development videos in YouTube channel and MMM website. Join a group in Facebook, then introduce MMM gradually. So we will create a group in Facebook or join a group in Facebook where we'll be introducing or educating people on MMM. Now, we assume that the new registration will come through the advert that we are going to. We assume that is where we'll get people to register on the system, and the work, the charity work that we will be doing. That is our assumption, and that is why in week 2 we are going to be much focused on the online activities. Now, we also do offline activities for the same tax 2, which is week 2. We shall conduct the seminars in other metro places in Thailand and organize a workshop for members to understand how the system works. We shall distribute MMM books, flyers, and then paste the posters in busy locations, such as the malls, the bus stop, and then the other places where you can think of. Then we also by week 4, we should start MMM Global Ghana Guided School to produce managers. So that is our for week 2. Now, what do we expect? The expenses that we will make in week 2. We will do the transport arrangement within Thailand. That is going to cost us $600. That is going to cost us $350. Donation to the less privileged people, that is going to be $800. We'll pay for the service of 3 expert bloggers online promotion. That's going to cost us $225 US. Payment of the service of 4 translators. That's going to be $200, and then miscellaneous. So, madam, when you add all the expenses, we are going to have $6,775 US as expenses for week 2 to week 4. So the total expenses till date, that is week 1 plus week 2, is equal to be 577 plus 775 plus 6824, which is equal to 13,600. The balance will be 50,000 minus 13,600, which is going to 36,400. So that's the expenses. Now the expected revenue for week 2, we expect that we will get an amount of 450,000 revenue. That is if we expect each of our 31 team members to register 10 persons, giving us 310 approximately. In addition, we expect our new participant in week 1, 10 persons each, giving us 900 people. This gives us a total of 1,200. Total number of people after week 2 is going to be 1,200. If each new participant contributes an average of $300, we will have 360,000 US. Therefore, total PH in MMM account is equal to PH in week 1 plus PH in week 2, which is going to be $90,000 plus $360,000, which is 450. So our revenue for week 2 is going to be $450,000. Our revenue for week 3 should be $135,000 in week
1 million.
Yes, 1 million. Sorry, 1 million.
1 million.
Yes. $1,350,000 US in week 3. Then week 4, we expect to get a revenue of what? $4,620,000 US. So that is our in after week 5, MMM account is supposed to be, that is from week 1 to week 4, the account balance is supposed to be $4,620. That is GH for week 1 participant.
Yes, guys, stop in the presentation. I'll give you time so that we can discuss and correct each other.
Okay.
So madam, that is the expected revenue for week 4, and week 4 is going to fall in tax 2. Okay.
All right.
Now tax 3, it says that a month has passed, you are 100th. The same plan for another month on the basis of the results of previous calculations, taking into account the dynamics of growth, that is the number of new participants and contribution for the next 4 weeks. Now, this is the tax 3 activities for the second month. We shall continue with online awareness through various social network channels and blogs. 2, a female Facebook account to attract more traffic. 3, we shall endeavor to have 4 online seminars per week for the next 4 weeks. 4, we have to display and stand in Thailand, Tak Bak Dok Mai and Royal Candle Festival, which is the biggest festival. Madam, there is a festival in the Thailand that is one of the biggest festivals in Thailand. So we are going to display and act over the all in the name of MMM, so that people will get to know about MMM. We also train more participants in MMM Global Guided School to produce managers. We also create a goal for our community by setting a mindset to them on how MMM can change lives for people through helping each other. 6, we'll create a big banner and place it at a strategic location within the city. And then we'll share inspirational stories by making a video and uploading them on YouTube. That we also make the awareness on registration bonus to attract participants. So we will introduce, that is where we'll introduce the registration bonus of 10%. That will help to attract more people. Now, expenses for the second month in tax 3. In second month, we are still going to be doing this transport arrangement, and it is going to cost us $800. We also have to pay for the hotel and food. That's going to cost us $2,800. Madam, you realize that now our hotel and food has increased because our responsibilities are increasing. Then the donation to the charity, that is going to be $1,000. We have to pay the bloggers and online promotion. That's going to be $300. Payments of the service of the translators, that is going to be $200. And then offline and training of printing materials is going to be $100. And then training of leaders and then other business is going to cost us $1,000. So the total expenses for the second month in tax 3 is going to be $7,100. So the total expenses for the second month is $7,100. Balance is going to be $36,400 minus $7,100, which is going to be $29,300. So we will be having $29,300 in account. Now, expected revenue for the second month, assuming that we have 2,400 new members are registered weekly for the next 4 weeks, the number of new participants will be 9,600. The number of the participants after the 8th week or the second month will be equal to new participant plus existing participants, which is equal to be 9,600 plus 16,600, which is going to be 26,200. So week 8, we expect to have 26,000 people on the system. Now, the expected revenue after the second month, assuming each new participant PH at least $300, we are going to get $2,880,000 US, which means total amount in MMM account after the second month is equal to the first month plus revenue after second month, which is equal to $4,088,000 plus $2,880,000, which is equal to $7,778,000. So our revenue for the second month is $7,778,000 US. MMM account for the second month. So what amount will MMM be having, or what will be MMM account? Assuming that we decide to pay the people from week 2 to week 4, participants who provided help from week 2 to week 4 should be equal to 16,600. Therefore, the total PH, which is $300, will be equal to $4,620,000. GH at 30% growth plus registration bonus of $20, which is equal to $6,806,000. Mavros left in MMM account at the end of the second month is equal to 7,778,000 minus 6,806,000, which is equal to 972,000 US dollars. That is what will be left in MMM account after we have paid the GH people for the second month. Tax 4, Madam, are you with us?
Yes, I'm listening.
Now, tax 4, after 2 months, you have the number of participants deposit that you have calculated. Now, you can calculate that what you need to organize within the next month. A week after the start of the month, there is the local holiday in Thailand, which is celebrated during a week respectively. In this period, the activity of registration falls by 75%. Make a plan of action for a month, what resources and how you should use them, the right amount of contribution and participants for the development of the system. So it means that the task 4, our registration rate has reduced by 75%. So we are going to do something to solve that. So, Madam, this is our plan. Number of registered participants in last month, and right now we are focusing on the next month, but due to the holidays, our online and offline activities, charity training, the charity training workshop and seminar activities, and participate in the festival by putting up our banner and sharing some souvenirs so as to attract more registrations and maintain the all registered participants. Offer. Now, what we are going to do is that we will offer 10% bonus on referrals and 20% bonuses on new registration, same as the previous month. We give $20 of registration bonus. Now we are going to give 10% referral bonus. So we will be able to attract new people because we are going down by 75%. Now our expenses for the third month in tax 4. Transportation arrangement as usual, $800, 2,800. We're going to donate 1,300 to a charity. Payment to the bloggers, we still have to pay the bloggers 300. Service translated, offline events and training 1,300. Then training of leaders and other businesses, we have to 1,200. So the total cost for the third month in tax 4 is going to be 7,900. So additional details of the tax 1. Due to the holiday, our registration has fallen by 75%. Registration of third month, that is last month registration, is 75%. So we have 9,600 less 75%, which is equal to 2,400 participants contributed at least $300 US. Total contribution as PH is equal to 2,400 multiplied by, which is going to give us 720,000 US. Out of the 26,200 old participants, about 20,000 provides help of the 300 each because they now have faith in the system. So about 20,000 of the people are now we are giving help to in the system because they have faith in the system. So it means that the old people on the system are still doing their PH. So PH is equal to 21,000 times $300, which is going to give us 3,003,000 US. Net PH, or our total PH available, that is PH as the current PH, is going to give us 972,000 plus 720,000 plus 630,000, which is going to give us 722,000 US. Details of the get help and bonuses. Total available PH is equal to 7,722,000. Registration bonuses going to be registration bonuses that is provided is going to be 9,600 times $20 because they have $20 registration bonus, which is equal to 192,000 US dollars. Now the total GH in second month is going to be 9,600 times $300 plus 90.
Hello.
744,000 GH. That is A plus B is going to be 192,000 plus 3,044,000. That should give us 3,936,000. So the balance is going to be 3,786,000 Ghana cedis. We go to tax 5. Your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough new registrations and new deposit to cover the cost of the current deposit. It is necessary to analyze the plan of action in this situation. What are the resources? How many participants or the contributions needed to get the situation resolved? Due to lack of funds, there are delays in payment. The old participants seeing that neither make their contribution or attract new. So now our plan has failed, and then the old people in the system, they are trying to lose trust in the system, so they don't pitch and they don't also attract new members. Now this is our plan. To work harder in offline activities to reach as many as possible who are yet to hear about them. So we will intensify our offline activity, and then we also increase the minimum limit for registration bonus so that new members can pitch more into the community. We also plan to move to nearby cities. That is a town called the Tiani, which is 10 kilometers from Bangkok, and have seminars and presentations there. Analysis on the action that we have taken. So let me analyze the action that we are going to take. Online activities. We focus on the promotion via Facebook, Twitter, and webinars. Offline activities. We will train and empower more people to be managers on the system, to increase the input and output flow. We make a pamphlet and then a flyer distribution, organizing beach and then festivals, organizing local sports events. We'll do radio jingles and then newspaper adverts. Expenses for the fourth month, we are going to be expending about 8,600 US dollars. That is what we are going to be spending on that month for. Now, details of Get Help and then bonuses. Now, for 20,000 old participants who PH 300 last month, total GH for old participant is going to be 20,000 times 390, which is going to be 7,839,000. So, madam, in all, in summary of what I'm trying to say, 14,500 people times 300, which will give us 4,350,000. So that is what we expect for the fourth month, as we have revised our plan and then we went by everything. Now let's go to tax 6. During this month, delay in payment increased to 7 days. Several activities almost reduced to 0. The old members do not attract anyone and do not make contributions to. In virtue of this situation, a pause mode is implemented in which all the old Mavros are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will right itself. New deposits grow as per old conditions, are not frozen and available as usual. Make your plan of action for another month, resources, contribution, and members, etc. Now, the action that we are going to take. We will organize a meeting with guiders and leaders to tell them and introduce them to the necessity of pause mode. We will draw out action plan on meeting our people of what 14,000 participants, and also encourage all 1K guiders to provide help of about 20% of referral bonuses that they have GH'd. We can start giving 10% extra on new PH in the system. If the system develops better, new participants will join the old participants. New participant will join and old participant will begin to PH so as to take advantage of the additional 10%. Through this means, the system can re-stabilize without falling into restart mode. We continue to intensify our online and offline activities so expand the numerical strength of the community. So the expenses that we are going to make for that month is going to be 9,000. In tax 7, your efforts have been insufficient to reverse the situation. A restart took place. Wow. All the old Mavros are removed. We start to work from the beginning. Serious negative impact of the members and unfavorable responses. Negative articles in the mass media, and you have to make a fresh start in such conditions. A plan of action under the specified condition for a month. Now, this is the action that we are going to take for tax 7. Firstly, we should carry out and analyze analysis of our strengths. What we are going to do, we will carry out an analysis for our strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats, because the system has stopped a restart mode. So this is where we are going to apply the SWOT that we have learned in MMM Ghana Guided School. This is where we are going to apply that SWOT. After which, we should also analyze our strengths and opportunities and have faith in them to develop our next line of action. Actions to be implemented. Now, the action that we implement is this. We should implement new rules and regulations by learning from old mistakes. Organize regular meetings at this point. Make new guiders and retrain old passive ones. We shall include some bonus offers if new participants make PH of more than $500. They will get $50 registration bonus. That is the action. Bonus for guiders and leaders. Now we are going to create another bonus for guiders and leaders. If any guider or leader registers 10 new participants with a minimum of $200 PH each, bonus of 5% along with their referral bonuses. So that is something that we are going to introduce. I want to take that again, madam. Any guider or leader registers 10 new people. With each of these new people getting $200
Hello.
each. They get a bonus of 5% along with their referral bonuses. Now, 4, we follow up on our charity doing to show that MMM's humanitarian gestures are endless and mean well for the people. We can introduce extra 5% or 10% bonus to the participants who can act and shoot the quality video that will be published online media channels about how MMM has changed lives for better. After the implementation, after we implement all this, the system will begin to work again properly as new PH will be introduced into the system. Participants will begin to have revitalized faith in the system and begin to PH again, and the system will become more fortified. Now we expect that at the end of the 6 months, we are going to spend $5,000 when we did our offline tax, hotel, donation, payment, and all those things. The expenses that we're going to take for the tour. Travel arrangement to Thailand, $3,000. Hotel and accommodation, or food, $16,000.
Hello.
1,800. Donation of the charity 1,100. And then offline events, renting of other things, radio jungles is going to be 8,500. Transport within Thailand. Total is going to be 49,650. That is what our expenses for the whole weekend. And madam, we drew a graph. We prepared a graph. This is the last time going to show us what we have spent and how we spent. Now the graph, the vertical axis of the graph is it centimeters to 2,000 units. So it's like from 204 2,000. We realized that at the whole and when we did everything, hotel accommodation and food, we spent much. The highest expenses that we made was on hotel accommodation and food. Now that one, after that one, the highest expenses we also made was offline events. Then the fourth is the training of leaders. The fifth one was transport in Thailand, and then the sixth was it was payment to translators. So we have a graph here that is showing how we spend the money and then the highest amount of money that we spend and on which activity. The time we gave to group 5, circle 02, and then this is the presentation that we have done on it. Thank you very much. If you have any other question, we are here to clarify them.
Thank you very much. That was a very good presentation, and I'm happy, guys, you explained very well.
Thank you too.
You have done it wholeheartedly, and I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so I want everyone to explain what you have learned from the business games and what you have learned. That's the information you are going to share with your downlines and the new members you are going to recruit to the community. So,
okay.
Starting with the presenter, you just give us a brief summary of what you have learned from 7. Then the next person.
Sena, we are waiting for you.
Okay, if is busy, anyone who.
Okay, madam.
Oh,
please,
okay. I'm here.
Okay.
Alfred is here.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I have studied about the business game is that, in fact, all what we have learned, we don't just implement all at once. Every stage and every point in the organization of the MMM community, we have when to implement a particular activity. For instance, when the society or the organization is to go for, let's say, a pause mode, what are you supposed to implement? In fact, I have learned all these things from when to introduce bonuses, referral bonuses, and all that. It's amazing, quite great.
All right, next person.
Okay, madam, what have you learned about the business game? what I learned about the business game is that it has helped me a lot how to prepare a proposal.
We are having a meeting.
What I've learned. Oh. Hello, Madam, are you there?
Yes,
Yeah.
we go
Yes,
ahead.
we are listening.
May you
I
come
said what
again?
I've
I didn't
learned.
hear.
Yeah. I said what I've learned to the business game is that it has helped me a lot to prepare how to prepare a proposal for a business, and how also to convince people and how to establish a business to the main people. So in case if they have a problem, I should be able to explain to them and convince them and get a solution to help those people. Thank you.
That is also very true.
Thank you. Theophilus,
Madam.
may you explain what you have learned from the business games?
Oh, okay, madam. Actually, from the business games, I've learned so many things. I want to share 5 of them. One, I learned that execute this MMM program at, let's say, a new location. You are supposed to do massive planning and organizing before you carry out the entire expenditure. Second thing I learned is that there must be continuous and constructive decisions. Or there's a restart or any of this kind of modes comes in, there must be continuous strategic decisions that you should be taking so that it doesn't bring fear or panic to clients or the people who are doing the donations. And I also learned was that there must be togetherness among the team members. If they are not together, there won't be effective communication. So they'll not be fully able to participate. And then the fourth thing I learned was that there must be continuous contribution. MMM stays strong on contribution. The system will keep on running. If people stop giving help, asking for help, the other getting help to bring this kind of pause and then start or participants continue to donate. And then the last thing I also realized was that SWOT analysis in finding out our strengths and our weaknesses at every point in time to address any challenge that will come, and then you can always stay ahead and then you'll always be making progress with the group. So these are some of the things I learned.
I'm very, very happy. Okay, guys, and the other thing is you notice that the GH is now exceeding PH. You're not supposed to panic. You're supposed to continue PHing and introducing new participants. Introducing new participants and PHing will help you sustain the community. There's no need to panic. And the other thing, you're supposed to use pay money. This is not a get rich quickly scheme. It's a community that is there to assist us to have financial freedom. And it's a system that accommodates everyone. When you are introducing people, you're not supposed to choose. Recruit everyone so that everyone will have financial freedom.
Madam.
Okay, thank you, madam. We heard.
Yeah.
So I'm happy, guys, with your presentation. What you're supposed to do now is tomorrow you need to today post the link of your presentation in your cycle so that you'll be able, everyone will be able to copy the link and submit for marking tomorrow. I'm going to check the business games task tomorrow as soon as they open the, so that you'll be able to submit. Then make sure you record a feedback video. The feedback video is supposed to cover information from preparation day until your last day today of business games. So you're supposed to explain everything you have learned. That's the last task, submitting the business games and video. Then I'll mark the
feedback
task.
video.
After you've done that and you've passed everything, don't forget to download your certificate, because you are going to delay yourself if you don't download your certificate. And certificate is only available to those people who have passed all the tasks. If you decide to download, you won't be able to download the certificate as long as you didn't pass all the tasks.
Please, madam.
So, madam, who have not finished with the tax, to go on with it.
Hello?
I'm saying those of us who are still on the tax, like day 3, day 4, we are still not done. Hope we can still continue.
Like right now, we are done with the business games. What is left now is for you guys to correct your tasks. There is no more meetings. Today is our last day for the meetings. So check your task. If you have corrected your task, I'll just come and check. Then that's it.
Okay, madam, please, can you, my offline promotion is not yet marked, so I don't know if there's a problem. Can you check it for me?
All right, guys, I'm going to check all the resubmissions tomorrow morning.
Okay.
All right, guys. So good night. I wish you all the best.
Hello, thank you very much.
Hello. Madam, please, you have not answered my questions.
What question? I'm still here.
Yeah, I said my offline promotion is not vected. It's not marked. So
I have
said tomorrow morning.
I said tomorrow.
Okay.
Hello, madam. Please, can you submit the list of those who will be? Hello. Hello.
Yeah, we are listening.
Please, madam, can you submit all the
members of Circle 2?
Hello.
Circle 2 members, you post your link in your Circle. Only the Circle members are going to submit the business games presentation, not any other Circle. If the person is going to submit Circle 2 presentation when he is not in Circle 2, I won't approve that link until he's going to do the presentation with his correct Circle.
Okay. But I think what Mike wants to know is, we want to include all their names in our presentation. Some of them, their names are not there. But since you are the one who grouped us, you can give us the names of all those in Circle 2.
Okay, those who participate in the business games are the ones who are supposed to be added on the presentation.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
Please submit the list of the students who are going to graduate maybe tomorrow.
No, you are only approved after you've if you pass everything, you just download your certificate. If you have your certificate, then you are guaranteed to be upgraded.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the only guarantee that you have is your certificate. And the other thing, guys, if you have used a different email, of the one in your PO is not the one you have used for the guidance school, you need to send the details to my email so that after you've done, you can submit. Send the information of the email you used for the guidance school and the one in your PO. Then I can send to the admin so that they can correct your details and the correct email will be upgraded.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Understood.
Is there any other question, guys?
Yeah, madam, I have a question.
Hmm?
Hello, madam.
Hello?
Go on.
Yes, Theophilus, I want to ask a question.
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, I want to ask, how does the guidance downliner, how does it work? Is it that you have to make people you have invited become guiders under you?
You what? Okay.
Okay. Should I say it again?
Okay, if you are a guider, okay, like right now you're going to be and you become a guider. The system will automatically transfer your downlines, those direct downlines to you.
Okay.
Then if you're not you don't have patience to wait, then your upline is willing to transfer them, then he can also do that. But then those ones who are not your direct downlines, your guider is the one who's supposed to transfer them to you.
Okay.
But the system will transfer
I also have a question.
Madam,
Can
please.
I
Madam, please, can I ask a few questions?
Yes.
Please, I just wanted to know, when are you going to get our certificate? Is it Sunday or Monday?
Oh God.
Excuse me. You need to pass all the tasks. If you have passed all the tasks, that's the only time you get a certificate. As long as pending task you haven't passed everything, like right now, there's no need for you to ask for a certificate because you haven't done the feedback video and it's not yet approved. You haven't submitted the business games link, or you can't have a certificate.
So, Mommy, can I have a question?
Yes.
Of this guided school, when should be the deadline for submission of work? Assuming after after today we are not going to meet again. So
you can submit your tasks right now. You have time to submit your task. I'll still check your task. I'll still come to the side, to our main group, to check if there are issues.
Okay, so even Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, or you will still be checking for those who have not yet completed.
Yes, the only problem that you encounter is that you'll be delaying your upgrade.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Hello, madam, can I ask a question? My question is, the other time I had a problem. My referrer was having a challenges because he was supposed to provide help to his contact